Tell me, do you watch my reactions? You will. What's good? Yo, you already know if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like, drop that sub, turn on them notifications because we doing these videos daily. So we about to catch up on some things. So you guys sent me this article by comicbookmovie.com. It says, poll, do you think DC Studios should have kept the DCEU's Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman as its trinity? Let's jump into this article. By now, you don't need us to tell you the DC Extended Universe is likely to be remembered as a failure on the same level as Universal's ill-fated Dark Universe. Warner Bros. Made a number of poor decisions that ultimately doomed the DCEU. You can read more by clicking here. Though there were still lots of things going, we couldn't help but love about many of the movies. That includes the casting decisions. Amazing cast, bro. Many of which were made by Zack Snyder. With a reboot looming courtesy of DC Studios, the newly named DCU looks set to reimagine this shared world, but it's going to bring back some familiar faces with John Cena's Peacemaker, Viola Davis, Amanda Waller, Margaret Robbie's Harley Quinn. I don't know why it's weird. Among the confirmed returnees. When it comes to the Trinity, however, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman will all look vastly different from a few years from now. David Cornsway is the DCU's new Man of Steel, and I will first play the character in James Gunn's Superman Legacy. The filmmaker wanted to focus on a young Kyle, so it was easy enough to see why Henry Cavill's time as this iconic superhero reached what felt like a premature end. I'm not even going to jump into all that, but young Superman, that's already been brought to the light. As for Batman, he too will recast in Andy Muschietti's The Brave and the Bold, a movie that promises to explore Bruce Wayne's dynamic with his son Damian Wayne / Robin. Ben Affleck has outright said he doesn't want to work with Gunn in a DC studio, so we're not overly surprised he won't be back. Wonder Woman's future is perhaps the most confusing of the three, with Gal Gadot insisting she'd been promised Wonder Woman 3 by Gunn and Peter Safran. That was later debunked by a piece in the trades, clearly fed to them by Warner Bros. And DC Studios brass essentially making the actress out to be a liar. It's a strange time to be a DC fan, but there are many fans who believe in the DC's Trinity should have stuck around and been front and center in the DCU. It's a compelling argument, particularly given the great work Cavill, Affleck, Gadot delivered as these characters. There would have been a lot of benefits to building a new franchise around the trio, and also some pitfalls, including the negative connotations now associated with the DCEU. As you probably guessed, we want you, comicbookmovie.com readers, to cast your vote and let us know whether you think DC Studios should have created the DCU around the original big screen Trinity. Too late to change anything now, of course, though. We can't help but be curious to see most of what you feel when it comes to Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman's respective futures. All right, so let's go ahead and vote real quick. Sorry if I'm breathing kind of hard, man. I think I'm getting a little bit sick. Just took me some green tea. All right, let's cast our vote right now. Yes, there's no way. So the answers are yes, there's no way they should be recast. No way, it's time for a fresh start. Who cares? I'm all DC'd out at this point. I'm gonna go with yes because I'm a believer in restore the Snyder first. So go ahead, click yes. See, we got 2,451 votes. I want y'all to go vote. See what the numbers are. See what the results. So results are in. So yes, there's no way they should be recast at 60.93%. That's 1,494 votes. No way, it's time for a fresh start. Got 28.51% and 699 votes. And then who cares? I'm all DC'd out at this point. Got 10.56%, which was 259 votes out of 2,452 total. I want you guys to go to this poll because I'm actually curious to get a lot more insight on this to see how many people they can actually get to vote on this. So I'm glad y'all sent me this. So go vote, share it. I want to share with other DC fans, just superhero fans in general. I want to see the poll percentages because if we got this to the mass of people, and we got to see, which I already know majority of the people wanted recast, not recast, but they want Zack Snyder to come back. Um, yeah, I would like to see that. So yeah, share this, man. Get it out there. I'm gonna check again tomorrow, see what it's at. But yeah, appreciate y'all sending me this. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next man. 100,000 subscribers. This is around time. Let's get it.